Our third speaker is going to be giving an address from the entertainer speaker, the entertaining speech, and it's titled Monkey Bar Bites. And you can imagine what that's all going to be about from our third speaker, Meredith Troy. Please welcome her.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Isn't life funny? One day, you're talking to your child and telling them, you shouldn't take so many risks, you gotta be a little bit more careful. The next day, you're in the emergency room. For those of you that don't know, I have a 6-year-old, his name is John, lovingly named after his father, John. And since this child sprung from my womb, he has been nothing but the most adventurous, free-willing, fun-loving child you can imagine. From the time he could walk, he's been climbing. He would climb furniture, climb trees. In fact, this child is so skilled at climbing trees, he can monkey climb a palm tree 30 to 50 feet up. I kid you not, I have video. This isn't the only thing he likes to do. He has recently taken up what he likes to call playground parkour. Now for 6-year-olds, playground parkour is playing on the playground the exact opposite way of how you're supposed to play on a playground, which basically means walking on top of the monkey bars, walking up a slide, climbing every which way. And his recent thing that he's been loving to do is jumping from the platform on the monkey bars to not the first monkey bar, the second, but he likes to go 4 or 5 deep. Don't ask me why. This is what my kid likes to do. So knowing that he is the way he is, adventurous and free-willing and fun-loving, my husband and I have an awful lot of talks with him. Be more cautious. Don't take so many risks. We know that you can do it because you don't want to discourage them, right? We know you can do it. I know you can climb that tree. I know you can get to the very last monkey bar. But maybe it's not a good idea to do it all the time, right? But as all 6-year-olds are, they are clearly smarter than mom and dad. He knows more than I do. So he's going to do what John does. And so it happened. The very next day, after our don't take so many risks talks, I was at work. I was in a meeting, and it just so happened I was talking to the people in the meeting about where my kid was for the summer. They were talking about their kids, and I was talking about mine. And I said, it's so great. My son is actually in a summer camp right up the street. It's really great because he is so close. So if I ever need to get to him, I can. Walk out of that meeting, go to my desk. My phone is ringing. I pick up my phone. Before I can even say hello, my neighbor is screaming, John got hurt. You need to go quickly. He needs medical attention. What? What is going on? Before I can even think, I hang up the phone, grab my purse. I'm thinking, what is going on? How does she know and I don't know? And who? Going crazy. All I can think of is I need to get to my kid. So my office just happens to be on the 8th floor, and our elevators are exhaustingly slow. You know, the slow that stop at every floor. I knew there was no way I was waiting for the elevator to come. So what I did is I ran 8 flights down in my heels the whole way, booked it out, got in my car, and as I said, it's a very close camp. But when your son is hurt, even a half a mile is not close enough. On the way to go grab him or get him or find out what's going on, I'm calling my husband, I'm calling the camp. Get to the camp. What's going on? It's madness. Finally, I get to the camp. I don't want to rush in and appear frazzled or scared in any way, because I've got a small 6-year-old little child depending on me. I'm walking up. I clearly see a crowd of counselors around my son, probably 6 or 8, just huddled over him. As I get closer, "Oh, John, your mom's here." Tears. The world has come to an end. He hasn't cried to this point, the counselors are saying. He has not cried, but mommy's here, so he's crying. So I don't want to look shocked. I don't want to look upset. And I just calm him down and quickly say it's going to be okay. And before you know it, I ask them to take away the bandage that they're holding to his head. They pull it away, try to keep a very, very straight face. And I see my beautiful little boy has a gash across his eye about 2 inches long, and it is bleeding profusely. In fact, I can see the white of his skull. So immediately I pick up my little boy and rush to the car where my husband has just pulled up. He jumps in. We make our way to the emergency room. While we're in the emergency room, I ask Johnny, "What happened? What's going on here? How'd you do that?" "Well, Mom, I was on monkey bars and wanted to make the 5th one. I had done the 4th. I had jumped to the 4th, but wanted to go to the 5th. I kind of missed the 5th, and I hit my head on the platform or the step. I fell down. I got up. I looked at my friends. There was blood all over my face, and everyone started screaming." That's the last thing he remembered before they gave him a little dose of what they call ketamine. Ketamine is a sedating type drug where they're able to stitch up my little guy, made him good as new. And at the end of the day, my son survived, we survived, and the moral of the story is monkey bars bite, and little kids are not as invincible as they think they are. Thank you.